Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review instead of my other things. I'm going to be reviewing Raya and the Last Dragon. I know it's recently came out, so I'll be doing a review on it, seeing how it is caught up to Disney's standard, gold standard. Let's get into it. It's basically the story behind it. I don't think I should be telling you, but I should be anyways. There are spoilers ahead, so if you haven't watched it, I think I'd wait to watch it because it is hella expensive. I'm not going to talk about story yet, but I'm going to talk about it is really expensive to watch. It is $30 on Prime Access. That was the big thing. My mom wanted to pay for it and get us out of her hair, and I think she was willing to pay $30 to sit us on the couch and watch Raya and the Last Dragon. It was really that worth it to her. So, good for her. So, basically, Raya and the Last Dragon is about another Disney princess movie. I mean, you just can't have male protagonists anymore at this point in time. So, other than that, there is basically this princess lady, and there's like this dragon land where there used to be dragons and stuff, and humans and dragons lived alike. And then some weird purple darkness thing basically froze everybody into stone. So the dragons also got defeated by the stone cloud. I'm gonna call it a stone cloud. I don't remember the thing because the movie wasn't very memorable. So basically the stone cloud meets this couple of dragons. They put all their power together and give it to this like ice dragon, water dragon thing or whatever. She saves the world, but she's frozen, and she's frozen in water or whatever. I don't know. And humanity's happy, and she's a hero and all that. Yay. Fast forward 500 years, and the kingdoms are all, happier to say. I mean, they're all fine. They still want that entire gem thing. And the heart, there's the fang, the heart, the spine, the tail, and the talon. So there's a couple of kingdoms that want it. The heart protects the gem thing. So it's like, I don't know. Basically, they train their lives to protect the thing. And then, their leader, I don't know what his name is. His name is Pa, I guess. Pa wants to reunite the kingdoms and whatever, make Kumajo Laiko, some anime dragon shit. And he invites them all for dinner. And the Fang backstab him. Not like literally, but metaphorically, backstab him, and they try to take the thing for themselves. Luckily, all the other kingdoms are there, and they try to stop him, or they try to take it for themselves, and they end up breaking it into a bunch of pieces. So then, now that this thing is broken into a bunch of pieces, those dark stone cloud things come out, and they start freezing everybody into stone again. Raya, which is the little princess lady that she is, and she has to run away, so her dad sacrifices his life and throws her into the water, and basically gets, 6 years later, 6 years of life by herself, and she has this little ball thing, so, I think she's like a little ball or something. So basically, they go around the world looking for not Raya, the Last Dragon, Songji or whatever, I don't know, it's another anime name, and I'm not interested in anime. If you actually watched the movie and actually remembered the movie at all, remembered the movie, I watched the movie. If you remembered any of the names, make sure you tell me, because I actually don't remember the names. And I'm not gonna go back and rewatch it because, in my opinion, we're gonna get to the end of my opinion. I'm not gonna be rewatching it. That's all I'm gonna say. You probably guessed the hint, but if you haven't, then you just have to sit down and keep watching. So basically after that, they actually find her, or whatever, use her little piece, because she herself had a piece of the gem dragon thing, and the dragon lady had her powers back. She got her powers back. She can glow now. Ooh, she can glow. I mean, okay. And basically, they go around recruiting people from each city: the Talon, the Spine, the not the Heart, but the Fang, the Tail, and basically everywhere, because it's basically the map is a dragon. So they're basically they're naming off dragon parts, which is fine. So basically, they recruit a kid that has a boat and can cook really well. Which, I mean, I would love to be a cook and own a boat myself. I'd be sailing down the Mississippi River, making some crawfish etouffee for every fellow passenger that just comes by. And then you go to Talon and meet this Khan baby and a couple of monkeys. They join her on her adventure because, they're not going to leave a baby out in the middle of nowhere. And then they go to Spine, where basically everybody's turned to stone, and then some barbaric, big brute guy comes, and he's like, "Oh, monkey, monkey." Not like monkey, but he's basically an idiot, but he has an axe, so he's cool. And then the Fang people come after him at Spine. Apparently, I don't know how they figured it out, but I guess they were there. And the dragon lady, or the dragon, excuse me, tries to beat them all up after Raya tries to sacrifice her life or something to stop them. And basically they all run away, happy and free, sailing down the river to Fang to get the last piece. Because on the way, they're stealing all these pieces. I mean, that's cool. So, once they go to Fang, turns out, they tried to be friends with her, and then the lady that they're fighting, another lady, yes, shoots the dragon with a crossbow. I mean, she loves the dragon, and I mean, she loves dragons. Apparently, this lady does. So she just randomly decides to shoot the dragon. Just let that sink in. It's like saying you love dogs, so then you pull out a fucking Glock and pop one's head off. That don't seem pretty realistic, does it? Nah. So I literally paused the movie while my brothers were like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck you doing?" I'm like, let's look at this. Why did she shoot the dragon? And they're like, I don't know, just turn the movie back on. I don't care. I'm like, no. Why did she shoot the dragon? There's absolutely no reason to shoot the dragon at all. She loves dragons. She's obsessed over dragons. And when we look at the prologue before the thing was broken or anything, she loves dragons. She's always talking about dragons. And then now in the future, she just shoots a dragon randomly. She still has that love for dragons. We could tell because she still has that amulet. Or she still has an amulet of a dragon, excuse me. So I was very puzzled when she shot the dragon. I mean, talk about plot twist. She doesn't like dragons at all, but she keeps dragons so she knows what they look like. I don't know. Anyways, the dragon ends up, dying, so to say. And then they go to Fang. And, excuse me. And apparently they, get the last piece, which Fang owns. And then the light of the gem kind of collapses and all those stone clouds come. Because apparently they can't touch water. I think that was a weird thing I didn't mention earlier. They can't touch water. So now when they're... Because the Fang is near... It's like in a body of water. So no stone thing can touch them. So... When the dragon died and all of the stone kind of lost its light, per se, the water apparently sucked up basically all around the world, which doesn't make sense. Why does the water have to go? They explain how it's a creation of the dragon. I don't fucking know, and I don't really care. So in the end, blah blah blah, the stone guys attack. They reunite and they have a little happy dance or whatever and reassemble that stone. And then, they all get turned to stone, and then at the last second, they all get freed by all the dragons, apparently revived themselves. And happy life, everybody comes back, and then everybody has a happy, generic, happy ending from Disney. That's it. That's literally it. Everybody gets their families back, everybody was turned to stone. Apparently 6 years later, still looks the exact same. Which, sure, it's fine. But when you look at, Raya and her dad looks like he's in his mid-30s, maybe early 30s, because he does have a lot of wrinkles. And Raya looks like she's in her, mid-20s. Does that really make sense? She's in her mid-20s. Her dad's, probably, 5 to 6 years older than her. Huh? It must be really awkward. I know, because I pointed it out when I was watching the scene. I'm like, how old do you think they are? It's been 6 years, and her dad clearly doesn't look any different, but Raya looks a lot different, a lot older. They could be husband and wife, kind of thing. But other than that, I'm going to rate the movie now. I'm gonna give it a 5. Because, hear me out. The movie was fine. I enjoyed watching the movie, but it's not a classic where I would go back and watch it. The thing is, it's a generic Disney movie, and that's what they do these days, to make more princess movies. And they're focusing on this woman protagonist thing. I'm not going to go too controversial or anything, but I'm tired of the woman protagonist. The strong female woman protagonist. I'm tired of that, man. Why do we see a male protagonist? There's nothing wrong about it, clearly, right? So why would we just not have it? You did it at Star Wars. Star Wars had a strong female protagonist. Basically, all the previous movies that they've been made are by strong female protagonists. Lion King can be an exception, but, people are going to pull out Lion King, but the Lion Kings are fucking animals, not humans. They are not represented by humans. It's a generic movie other than that. You have the stereotypical group that sits out on an adventure, or along the way they pick up friends, and then they go in the main boss, and they end up saving the world, teaming up with the villain, or the bad person, or the antagonist. It's a generic, it's the same old story, it's probably a cash grab. Understandably, yeah, it might be different because it's got dragons. Zoo. I'm gonna give it a 5 because it didn't make me remember a single thing. I literally watched it at 2, and it's 8 right now as a recording, and I literally don't remember a single thing about the movie. Other than the main storyline, I don't remember much else. It's a generic Disney movie. If you are into those generic Disney movies, go right ahead and pay $30 to watch it on Prime Access from Disney Plus. If not, then you can just wait till it's free on Disney Plus, and you can just watch it then. Other than that, guys, that was me reviewing Raya and the Last Dragon. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content. And apparently nobody's clicking on my end cards, bro. This is my most recent video here, so if you go click that, that's the video I made last time before this. Click here. This is my subscriber button, so you can click that to subscribe with it, or you can just scroll down and just hit subscribe or whatever the word is. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Hold on, let me get a snap to see y'all later, alright? That was shit. Peace.